Welcome to the new home for sim drifting, SimHQ, a place where not only can you shop for the best parts, but you can get support from our team that lives, eats, and breathes sim racing. Whether you're a seasoned pro or maybe a beginner, we welcome you to join the fastest growing community on earth at simhq.com.
It is day one of the LZ World Tour. We drove our Dacia over to a little bakery in Nace called Swans. And Johan, rate the strawberries 1 out of 10.
12.
Owen.
20.
Colette.
12.
They are the best strawberries you will ever have in your life, so I highly recommend stopping by here. If you happen to be watching this video, actually, you probably already were in town for LZ World Tour because this is going up after. I just want everyone to experience these strawberries. They're delicious. So make a special trip to Ireland, go to Nace, eat the strawberries. You won't regret it. Let's go to the track.
What's the name of the place?
I already told them.
Oh, what's the name of it?
Swans. Or maybe Swains if you say it like Nace, because Nace is spelled like Nas.
Yeah. Yep.
Swains or Swans? The best strawberry you will ever eat in your entire life.
Janky.
You want one? Rate it 1 to 10.
That's really good.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. It's not like, you know how they're usually overly sweet?
Yeah.
This is perfect.
You're perfect. All right, Chelsea didn't know if I rated my drift car. Now he's gonna rate my strawberries.
These strawberries.
That sounds a little weird.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Hard, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're gas.
Good, they're gas, he said.
You want to see how awkward Adam looks holding a child?
Well, now I'm like thinking about it actually. Do I look natural?
Just like, is this normal? He's doing good. I'm proud of him.
After like the first like minute, I don't know what to do, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
We're just existing together. There you go.
The cutest baby on.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
that's kind of messed up, dude. You might get canceled for hating on all the other babies.
It's like, it's funny because like, when someone comes up to your car, being a car guy, you go, that car is super dope, you're like, sick. And then you have a baby and someone says your baby's cute, you're like, yeah, I did good. I did that. Like, no.
Right? Dad doesn't build, partner build. Right?
He's like, I'll build from the ground up.
Nah, he's pissed at you for saying that.
No.
Look at him, he's mad. See? Slaps you.
He sent me the best thing this morning. Ladies, if he's hot, always smells good, always hits the spot, makes you feel warm and fuzzy, leaves you feeling satisfied, that's not your man, that's pierogi.
Maybe pierogi merch.
Comment below if you would be fired. If you
Yeah, I think they are, man.
Let me try that again. Comment below if you'd be fired up at a night ride pierogi collab.
Maybe.
I'd be fired up.
They'd be fired.
I wish we were in Poland because then I'd get a pierogi tattoo today.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'd be wrong to get a pierogi tattoo in Ireland.
Nah, it will be wrong. It will be wrong. It has to be Poland. On the soil, you know. The soil will make it feel good. You know?
Alright, following Dave in his carbon Kevlar Supra. I'm stoked to chase this thing. Probably one of the coolest cars here. I give him some setup advice to get a little bit more side plate out of it. He told me he is loving it today, so I'm expecting a really good lead.
At the last round of Drift Masters, Freddie put a warning on my dash, so when the car has low fuel pressure, it'll say low fuel pressure. Now, traditionally, a lot of people will run safeties. We don't run any in drift cars, which is very common on the pro level, because if you have the car shut off, it's usually much worse than losing an engine because you could lose the whole chassis. I had a feeling that it wasn't really a big deal. Sometimes you can set a threshold for one of those warnings to come up pretty tight to where it comes up for a very little discrepancy. But just to double check, I pulled out a computer, borrowed it from Jimmy to check out the Link ECU. What you would normally do is you would look at your fuel pressure and you would compare it to your map or your boost. Now, basically how fuel pressure should work is with every pound of boost you add, it adds a pound of fuel pressure. So what you want to look for is these shapes to be the same. Now, if boost is going up and fuel pressure isn't going up, that could be the indication of not having enough fuel pump or maybe having a wiring issue or something that's causing fuel pressure to drop. There's also a feature in here called differential fuel pressure, which is basically a calculation that shows the difference between fuel pressure and boost. That way, if you see any erroneous like spikes or anything on this line, that would tell you that it's not trailing right. But this is pretty consistent, so I would say that it's just an overly sensitive warning and everything is actually okay on the system. But it's helpful to be able to look at this data and check it, because if you had a bad fuel pump, it is so obvious, because you would just see at high boost levels, this differential fuel pressure will just change dramatically. You'll see the shape change, and that's how you can lose an engine. But when you tune a car the proper way using the modeled fueling, what it does is it allows the ECU to actually add injector duty when fuel pressure drops. So even if we were down a fuel pump, I think this car still has enough to where it would compensate. But you would see it clear as day in here. Even though it's running right, you would see that the fuel pressure is doing weird stuff. So, little nerd talk.
It's a cool feature.
It saves me time from working the car.
Yeah, Johan was about to pull a fuel pump, and I was like, well, let's check the log, because I don't feel like there's a problem just looking at the numbers and everything moving. But
car felt good.
Yeah, car felt good, and I'll watch fuel pressure during a run if I ever can. I was doing the right thing. Sometimes the difference between winning and losing is being able to spot if there is or isn't an issue. Before there's an issue. So,
or it's that 12th practice lap that you need.
Yeah, the 12 practice laps. God, I never fully explained that situation, but I got robbed of a practice lap in a certain series. We won't name names, and they wouldn't admit it. Still won't admit it to this day. Maybe one day they'll give me the lap that I'm owed, but until then,
maybe they'll wait for your next birthday.
Yeah.
Some cat.
Yeah.
Then you got an MSD box up in there. Your spark plugs are not connected.
Snickers, dude.
Seen spark plugs. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's just pretty.
Ricky Bobby, I mean.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Rudd.
Ricky Rudd.
Gary Owens.
No.
Oh. Trigger.
This actually helps when you're drifting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This thing is sick.
Oh yeah, this helps too.
Active Aero.
Oh, wow.
All right, we're getting ready for the live stream. This guy, good to see you, man.
The driver has arrived once again.
What, I thought you were driving something else. You're driving this?
I'm driving this.
It drifts?
This is the Quattro.
Only the best for you.
Does it drift?
We can try.
Darren just spent so long on the Quattro that it turned out like this after the next stage of Aero.
So long. I see what you did there.
It's amazing. You spent like 6 figures on a Quattro and you spent like 3,000 on a Volvo. And everyone takes a picture of a Volvo.
It's on a Quips.
It is pretty cool.
It is on a Quips.
I'd say, have a Quips ever been this far away from each other? Front to back?
I've never been on a Volvo.
On the back wheel to get the fitment.
Yeah, sweet.
How soft are the springs?
Got 10 kgs.
Oh, it'll do something.
And we made it for like 20 people, like, so it has to stay off the ground. Like.
Yeah, that's smart.
It doesn't roll when it...
What engine? 5-cylinder?
No, it's just a 2-litre 4-cylinder red block.
Then 5-cylinder?
No, 4-cylinder. It's nothing, it's not happening. Don't ruin a good car.
Love it.
Oh,
This was actually a
you gotta
limo.
give James the
Yeah?
leg room, baby.
Oh yeah.
Hello, you want the legroom?
That's alright.
Hey,
Surely we should get Laurie Heinen's drive, the funeral car.
I love the hat.
Oh yeah. We gotta do like an Austin Powers turn now in the pits.
This would be the longest transition of all time.
On the inner clip and the outer.
This thing could be sick if it's raining tomorrow.
How many drive shafts does this have?
Just the one.
Just to let you guys know that while this may seem like a limo to you guys, what this actually is a funeral car from Ireland.
Perfect.
So Laurie Heinen being the only qualified undertaker we have here should really be driving.
Undertaker.
So.
That is great.
He is an undertaker, isn't he?
He is an undertaker.
Oh, you're cutting it too tight.
I wonder which is actually better at drifting, this or the NASCAR. That's the question.
Oh yeah.
I reckon it'll do over the hill.
You can try that, so we'll do the oval and you can try over the hill.
I just drive this around and use it as an outer clipping zone.
NASCAR in a limo.
Never been done before.
Interesting.
Volvo.
Of course, the boom tube.
Dave can't have any car that's not on Strom wheels, even the NASCAR. Wow, this is low. Yeah.
It's got if in case you spin.
What are your thoughts on
It's
this?
got the flaps. Dude, I'm gonna feel right at home. This is basically RTR, dude.
That's the joke. Dave's basically putting all of the people that have driven RTR Mustangs into
Look
NASCAR.
at the battery tie down. It's camouflage so you can't see it.
Oh, that's funny. God damn it.
Dude, this thing had a spicy chip in it. 9,700 RPM rev limiter.
Dude, talk about the longest trailing arm I've ever seen.
Oh, it's called a truck arm.
It literally goes like to here.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Wait, James is gonna try to get this on camera.
Ricky Rudd, brother.
Come on, Ricky
Bobby, let's
Squeeze in there.
Right, which way do you go?
Legs in first.
Yeah, legs in first.
You've never had a broken door on your car?
This is too redneck for him.
Yep. Yeah, this is how we do it in America.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, you look good in there. Not bad.
Now that I see you in it, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to press the pedals.
I love that it has an R154 too. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey! Oh, perfect.
I love that.
Ready to have coolant injection. It's good to go.
Don't you ever make fun of our NASCAR 1J.
Thing? What is
That
that?
is what's called 20 minutes to get it ready is what it's called.
Okay. It's got turbo on it though, big one. Yeah.
If you just put your hands like this, it kind of looks like a chaser.
Yeah.
Like this whole situation.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's a chase.
I love how.
Yeah.
Does it get hot? Nah, not at all. Shout out to Link on the boost controller that's about to have max boost.
Yeah, look at a custom air filter too.
I said I was gonna get coolant injection in a second.
Leave it to Chelsea to notice that.
Dude, this is what I do. It's literally probably the hinge is catching it.
They got the Denofa spec NASCAR.
They're like Corvette ones, aren't they? Upside down Corvette ones. Yeah.
So the back is R32 Skyline, the front is C6 Corvette.
That's insane.
And that is like with no reference. So just like we have C6 Corvette, that's what we'll make work.
We have half of this and half of that.
And that's what we had. We had R32 rear and we had Corvette front, and now it's a thing and it's got custom
Can we
angle.
talk about the pants that people wear here? How cool are they? They're like set.
Well, if you're working on a Snickers car, you've got to have a Snickers pants.
I just noticed that. Snickers workwear. Like I genuinely think the pants here are cool. That's not a joke.
They are. Yeah, buddy.
That's all about it.
Oh yeah.
Royal Wave.
Yeah, I'm doing the Royal Wave.
Yeah. The Queen's Wave.
Queen's Wave.
Look at us on the
It's the coolest thing that's ever been on. Look at the man on the TV! Look at the TV!
I thought the bumper was falling off it. Missing space.
Oh, yeah. Look at the TV, it's class!
What is going on right now?
Alright, I got you guys.
I think we've got a man who needs no introduction. And there he is, Adam LT, Darren McNamara, how are you?
And Darren McNamara with his beautifully built Volvo. He calls it a limo, but I think it's a funeral car. Laurie Hyman will confirm. Welcome to the show! We happen to have 3 individuals here that have quite a few trophies between them. Also have great experience in driving large American cars that they have to kind of manhandle to success. Now, I couldn't find a Ford Mustang that could drift in Ireland, but I got something even better. So you want to see what it is? We have the NASCAR! Who wants to see these guys try and drift the track in it? I'm going to need some more noise. Who wants to see the boys drive the NASCAR? Enjoy things. We want to shake it up, right? We need our helmets. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, they left something in the taxi. Sorry, they left something in the taxi.
Safety class. I'm really excited to drive it. I do want to say Dave has spent the entire day telling us that this is the worst car we will ever drive in our life. He has done everything possible to make us scared of this thing. But I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that bad.
Oh, that's a handful, man. Oh my God.
Dave looks good driving that car, so yeah.
You hear the skipping in the back?
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, what about it? Come on, James.
What is this? Like, I'm like in here like this, it's not doing anything.
So we're going to go into another conversation. And Chelsea, he just said, off camera, he said this is the best car he has ever driven. He said, we have dialed this thing in.
Oh, God.
We're going to get James in the car, but while we do, I'm not sure how much.
If Chelsea struggled with it, we're going to really struggle. Yeah. That man could drift with one wheel. Yeah. Was it that bad?
Well, it just bottoms out everywhere.
The exhaust was scraping.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, not even drifting. Like, not even, like, dropping a tire. I don't have that much advice. It just doesn't steer. Oh, God.
Looks like it works now.
Yeah, it was not working for me, but I'd say the heat might have helped.
Sometimes you just go, how have I found myself in this position? Watching James Dean drift a NASCAR.
James killed it. I had thoughts of going the other way because of the way the Panhard bar angle is, but I just sent it the way we've been running it. I think the other way is the right way. Yeah. Not saying that I did any better or worse, but he definitely did better out there on that run for sure. I thought you were going to hide.
That's so too. It's actually fun. The steering is heavy. But, and at the end of the corner, it kind of wants to go in the direction, it kind of wants to snap out of the corner. One more, it's okay.
It gets like the steering, the car goes way left like that.
Slow it down.
Can you say on the stream that it's too hot for the other ones?
On the outside.
So I'm just going to record that lap because so you'd be surprised that the airflow through the front of a NASCAR is not exactly the same as it is an X100. So I'm just going to go down that.
Hey, it wasn't that bad. From the outside, it did not look bad.
It started at 115, and the ECU was just like, don't drive this.
Smart ECU. Keep the motor alive so I can go live in another car.
Right. Got James Dean overheating it, cording the tires on me, making me look like a scrub.
I remember saying when we tested it on Thursday, I was like, if James gets in this now and just whips it around the whole track,
he did.
I'm going to sell the Supra, forget about drifting, I'm going to quit the sport. So I feel a little bit better, that it is tough to drive.
Yeah, but I mean, James did it perfectly. So
James did the best.
Told ya.
Kind of.
You got a little friend on the door here.
That's like, that's not the way I want to end my day. Yeah. Just rolling down the tarmac in Mondello.
So if you fall out, do you want me to hold on or let go?
Oh, my car's in the pits, yeah? Is your car in the pits?
Yeah, but like if you fall right now, should I just keep dragging you or let go?
I don't, let's just have neither of those situations happen.
It's a little scary, huh?
This is not a, health and safety would not be looking at my insurance form going, the lads.
Dave, it's okay, I'll roll the fuel out.
Just roll some race fuel out after me.
This is how filming rolling shots feels.
Yeah?
We're Mike for a day.
This is the longest, what is it they call this, hard style?
Yeah, we're like in Predator, like,
rolls there.
It's life and death.
I've never broed down with someone for so long.
This is an awkward bro down now. It's like,
especially with the camera.
It's a life or death bro down.
Sits on the line, the last car to run in Super Lap, ladies and gentlemen, is Adam LZ, the man that drives everywhere at the moment. He's doing it all, from Formula Drift to Drift Masters, and right here, right now, he's in Mondello Park for your pleasure in his Euro 2JZ powered BMW E36, and he fires that car in. Unbelievable! This could be phenomenal from LZ, but he misses outside zone 3, flicks the car into 4. He's a little late getting there, but hey, we're just here for the fun. That's all that matters to us. Big transition back as LZ goes for the wall, puts a bumper towards the wall, but he doesn't get there. Looks for the final wall run, does definitely tag the end of the wall as he gets it across the line. Adam LZ, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa! Big snappy 360.
Big one, yeah. Aggressive 360 from LZ. He's going to go for another one. I can see it coming again.
Loading it up.
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, that was clean. I'm just more shocked that the car didn't burst into flames.
Right, so here we go. The score is in. It's going to be an 84 for Adam LZ. Drops him into 10th place at the moment. That means James Dean will take first place in qualifying. Adam Ival, you're down there.
I am down here with Adam LZ. How does it feel to be back here in Ireland for the LZ World Tour?
I love it out here. I gotta say, this is one of my favorite tracks in the world, and going out after some of these drivers setting those amazing runs,
I tried really hard, but I knew this guy. He was.
James, come on in real quick. Top qualifier, well, of the shootout. You said to me that was so much fun. I mean, it looks like it on your face.
I was smiling. As soon as I knew the entry pulled off, I was like, okay, let's keep it pinned. This is our chance. And we went for it. Just full lock everywhere, full throttle, and it was really, really fun.
And Adam LZ, the man, the star of the show, the LZ World Tour, is in Mondello Park. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to a word from our sponsors. We'll be back shortly.
So for whatever reason, the other log didn't show. Maybe I just picked a wrong log, but remember what I was explaining before about the differential fuel pressure?
Yeah.
You can see now, you see that massive tank?
Yep.
And then you see the same correlation with fuel pressure here versus map in 2 spots. And here you can see the injectors were able to compensate because the lambda down here stayed on target. But over here is when I was doing a 360. And it was probably at peak load or something. And this right here, this is the lean spike that could cause damage to an engine.
Yeah.
So now I can tell Johan, all right, it's worth looking into the fuel system and seeing if something's wrong. Sometimes it could be one fuel pump isn't working. I've had situations in stock cars where you'll have a hanger that breaks and then it's shorting out one of the fuel pumps when it's sloshing side to side.
Yeah.
This is a radium fuel cell, so that's unlikely, but possibility of maybe a connection or something.
Anything could happen. We haven't serviced that inside of the tank since, you know, round 2 back in Mondello in June. So
yeah,
we haven't had to open the tank. Hopefully, it's just a loose connection or a clamp inside the tank. When we fill the tank up with fuel, the line. So this is a check valve, right?
Yeah.
So if you look in there, it has like a spring and a ball that keeps the fuel from sloshing out.
Yeah.
But this is also where the tank breathes as you're filling it.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're trying to figure out is if this is getting clogged or if the filter is clogged and not letting the tank breathe as it's getting filled. So what it does is it's acting as the tank is full. So then as you're looking at the fuel tank, the gas tank, it's slowing down a lot. So that's one of the tell signs that the gas tank is full.
Yeah.
We'll have to just make sure that we go to a bigger breather if that's the problem. It's like you're filling a water bottle with water.
Yeah.
And you have to have the same, like, an opening to let all the gas out or the air out as she's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So if it doesn't come close to that, then
it's similar to the 5-gallon jugs and the breather valve that they have on the top of them. If it's cracked closed, it's not going to pour out.
Right, and it's not going to let the air into the tank for the fuel to run out.
Exactly, it's just reversed for this.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is dash 10.
Yeah.
So I believe that's the line that we got there. So maybe we got to step it up to a dash 12 line, so it breathes better.
It's going to be James Dean to lead out, Adam LZ to lead out Dwayne McKeever. I think you should all get your phone cameras out because I don't think you're going to see this again this weekend. We're going to have 3 cars, that's right, 3 cars come over the hill, full throttle. It's going to be James Dean to lead out, Adam LZ to lead out Dwayne McKeever. We certainly are. We're all going to be winners right here at Mondello Park, so if you're in attendance, get your phone out because this is going to be something special that we've never seen and we probably never will see before. Here we go, through the gears, down, all 3 guys flick it into initiation and this is insane. James Dean leads out, LZ leads out McKeever as they all transition. This is the team drift battle that we'd love to see, and look at this fantasy battle. They all start to gather up on outside zone 4. Big transition back as they fire towards the wall. Unbelievable as James Dean leads them round that final outside zone across the line. Mondello Park for one last time. Make some noise!
Some of the biggest stars of drifting in the world on one of the craziest tracks anywhere in the world. What a way to wrap up day 1.
I mean, that was awesome. I've never done a proper train in pro cars, and the reason why we don't do it often is because obviously there's way more smoke than the low powered stuff. So the number 3 spot, you killed it. That was sick.
We'll be giving out the crowd, allowing them to choose who won the battles, but realistically out of that one, the winners will then get to witness that. That was amazing, guys. Amazing spectacle. Right now there is a fire. Wait. Yeah.
The usual place. The usual one. Right one.
What up, crowd?
Watch out.
She's hot.
Name's the Mean Dean. Good fun. You know, that was the first time I've ever done windmills and touched the front tires.
Oh, really?
I've done a lot of them and they've been so close, but I've never felt the touch. And I was scared because I didn't know what was going to happen. I was like, what if we like run into each other? But it worked out perfectly.
I was trying to turn in more and more.
Yeah, no, I felt it. We did it a couple times.
It's good fun.
Good first.
Nice.
Hopefully many more.
Pleasure.
Yeah. If any of you guys saw my story, so there was this post about this sick kid down the road that couldn't make it to LZ World Tour. He was at, or I think it was his parent was like asking for people to come by the house, make noise, and I was like, oh, that's really sweet. You know, like sometimes they do that for kids' birthdays, like, you know, just make noise, make the kid happy. So I shared it to my story. Lo and behold, another post went viral on Facebook saying that post was actually a scam.
Yep. So basically some guy hated his neighbor and wanted everybody to come outside that guy's house and just make tons of noise and annoy him. Everybody did.
Oh my god.
It's really messed up because it's like a fake thing about a sick kid, but also at the same time, there isn't a sick kid, so we can kind of laugh.
It's also genius, it's also genius to be too fair.
It is hilarious. Don't ever do it. We don't approve of it.
We should remove this. It's a bad idea that people know they can do this now.
Well, no, we're exposing, you know, the fact that people could be doing this as a joke, you know?
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I laughed, but
Can you imagine that guy
shit.
just sitting in his house and a load of cars coming by just anti-lagging outside his house and he's like, them damn kids are at it again? And no idea why.
But they were doing it for a good cause.
They all were doing it for a great cause.
Yeah. They all had great intentions.
Yes. People were signing t-shirts today to go down there and then the guys in the house going, why are you all here?
Yeah. I was going to suggest that we like bring a trailer with all the cars over there.
This guy's probably just had enough of the Adam LZ tour now to last him a lifetime.
Was that far away?
No, it's just down the road. It's like 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Wayne's like, I know those people and they don't have, that area has no sick kids.
Why did you tell me so I could remove? Enough people reported it to where my story got taken down.
Wow.
Because it's not there anymore.
No harm done. Maybe that guy's eardrums will recover by Tuesday.
Alright, it's officially competition day, and this is the first time I've ever considered bribing the judges. I don't know if it's an option, obviously it is my own event, but I want to bribe the judges for one more time, just because I want to battle on those things. I don't know why. Out of all the ideas we've ever had, this is probably one that I'm the most excited for. I feel like we've covered it at good length. These cars are kind of iconic in the Irish scene, so being able to go and take them out on track, having not driven one, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I mean, I gotta do good, but not too good.
Yeah.
Just good enough.
Get me out of here.
Good morning, dude.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm great. Happy to be here. Not saying anything else.
You ready, Mike?
I'm ready.
Adam's in game mode.
Yeah.
Adam does the thing, he's like, it's just for fun.
I saw him flip his visor down, yeah.
He's ready. He's clocked in, you can see it.
We found out like the worst thing ever last night.
It really was.
No, the dude's left foot braking and it's killing the power because they never pulled like the ABS fuse.
I didn't know that.
And he's just like, I wonder what I'm doing, the power keeps dying.
Yeah, I said, Jimmy, why does the car keep shutting off when I like left foot brake? And he's like, I think there's a fuse you have to pull for that. I'm like, then we asked Gary and he's like, I didn't pull that. I'm like, okay. So it's just been shutting. No, we don't know yet. We just pulled it this morning.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I gave my spot to Darren.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna compete.
He wanted it.
Yeah, he wanted it.
Does that mean I don't get to see you spin? And
No, you
look
will.
at me? Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go practice though.
Okay.
Just for fun. I'll throw my hands out the window like this and I spin.
Hey, to be fair, this car was just self-destructing. Okay, the first couple laps, the ejecto passenger window.
Wait, what? Oh.
That's gone. And then second or third lap, ejecto fender. No contact. Maybe there was earlier.
The car just thinks it's too heavy. It's trying to shed weight.
Yeah.
It's trying to work out.
The back was my fault, but not any of this.
We won't worry about that.
We won't worry about that. It's fine.
They're the best.
To jest dobra?
Dobra, chuj. It's gonna be your competition. I'm gonna live stream from this.
Okay.
My guy's leaving half of the stuff.
That one.
You won't believe it. I gave her t-shirt back. She gave me this instead.
No way.
Bro, she literally did me
brought
this.
pierogi?
Yes.
You're joking.
For you, for the signature.
Who is this woman?
Some Polish girl. Bulka. Bulka, the one you signed the thing for.
You know her?
No. I mean, I just met her there.
Just randomly, some girl came from
Some
Poland,
person,
brought
yeah.
pierogi.
She did.
I don't believe
And she
it.
said, she said,
They are.
keep the box.
Yeah, mate,
Will you
nice.
eat them with me?
Yeah. That should be good though.
They look nicely roasted.
I told her if she would give me pierogi first and then ask you for signature, that would be way easier.
Yeah.
Bro, they're looking actually banging.
To jest dobra. Don't talk loud.
Oh no, she's coming. Now?
That's pierogi? Oh my god.
No.
Of course it is.
A random person.
This is the best thing that's happened.
This is the best thing that's happened all week. Ooh, and the strawberries. Have you guys had strawberries?
Super nice. So good. My guy's leaving half of them on the car though.
Oh, yeah, he threw one on mine.
What is this guy doing?
I don't know. It's the loudest car though.
Yeah.
I think we're experiencing an overwhelming sound, and no one has any idea. Well, hold on, let's just hear it. Sounds amazing. Oh man, incredible.
So that is Adam LZ driving an Ice 200 with a hurl out the window. Not quite sure what's going on right now, Jacob.
I think we're experiencing an overwhelming sound.
Sounds amazing.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's the best sound I've heard all day.
So we are down trackside. Guys, give it up one more time. Whoever thought they'd ever see Adam LZ doing rings in an IS200 with a hurl out the window, wearing these boots. He's got the boots. Turn around, we got it. Big loads, small roads on the back of the jump. We have them sorted out now. We have them sorted out. Adam, you're getting into the mix today. We couldn't have dressed you any more appropriately for what's about to happen.
I'm so excited to drive the IS200. I was already plotting trying to bribe the judges just to make sure I get it one more time, but I think this is going to be the real show today.
So we'll get you a bottle of Buckfast before the top 24. You'll be grand, you'll be fine. So this is a go-kart with a Mark II Escort shell on top. And this will be our youngest ever drifter. I think he's 7 years of age.
Adam, so you're finding it here in Ireland. Look at this. So cool.
One more time, give it up for 7-year-old Caelan Core. Where are you going, Caelan? Caelan, that's an IS200. I have seen some things in my day, and this is a new one.
This is amazing.
You might not have noticed we have not rehearsed any of this. Oh! Hey!
Here, Dave. Once the low brain car is off the track, I think we can get some couples therapy going on. I think.
We can do.
Back to you guys up in the tower.
Really bummed that I forgot my seat.
What do you mean, dude? You look good.
He is a savage driver indeed. Now, Adam, Archie is also a savage young driver from England. You're excited for this battle?
Oh, I'm really excited. E36 on E36, best cars ever.
I can't wait to see it, and they certainly are.
Will lead them out in his European 2JZ powered BMW E36, and off the line they come. Two incredible drivers, two incredible machines. What can they do as they come through? And LZ now goes for a big flick across the circuit, faint initiation. Look at the angle that LZ carries now, dials himself into it. Archie Harmer has to scrub off some angle there now, makes a big dive into outside zone 4. LZ holds onto it. Archie Harmer makes a huge dive onto the door. Can he hang on now as the track is almost full dry? LZ fires towards the wall, 90 degrees in the outside zone, but look at Archie Harmer, wow, onto the door, across the line.
Wow, Archie Harmer, I mean, he came out to fight.
Beast. around.
He's got a lot to lose. I mean, his name's on the event. Like, you can't go out this early.
Cars on the poster,
I
as
know.
they like to say.
Exactly.
Well, there we go. No messing around. Through the gears. These guys are going to push 110%. Archie Harmer to lead out Adam LZ for a spot in the top 16 awaits. Oh, look at LZ's dive. Oh, that was absolutely unbelievable from Adam LZ. He's tagging the door. He's tagging the back end as Adam LZ now goes for a huge dive in outside zone 4. Wheel to wheel. They both stay in it. Harmer drops wheels in the gravel. They flick him through the outside zone. They look for the wall, and LZ makes another dive. Both guys go off the edge of the circuit. Harmer's into the wall. LZ onto the door. Oh my God. Mondello Park, are you not entertained?
That is what we are here for, Archie, Adam. BMW E36s. We love to see this. Archie, how did that feel out there battling Adam?
I can't even remember it now, to be honest. It was that crazy. But honestly, he's such a good driver. He put down a good lead for me to dive in hard, and I knew I had to push in the lead. I think I just went a bit wide in Mobile 1. These things happen, but well done to Adam. Savage drive.
Savage is the word I would use. That chase run was insane.
Yeah, you know, I was stoked that you weren't in the Datsun because you were a weapon in that thing last time. But no, I felt you tapping me throughout the course. I was like, man, I got to push hard. That was a hell of a first battle.
I mean, that battle. I mean, I'm down to come back.
We can do the whole lot again.
Yeah,
we
can
can
start
do it
over?
again. Yeah, we need
All
to
right.
talk to the boss.
Okay.
We'll talk to the boss and see what he says.
Yeah.
See if we can come back and do it again.
I was hoping we'd go one more time.
He was home today, so.
Thank you, man. That was killer driving. Yeah.
Listen, I have to try and get out of America to sometime.
Yeah. Let me know.
I will do.
Adam, well done, man.
Yeah, take care. Thanks, guys. That was a hell of a first battle. Yeah, I felt him nudging me. I was like, damn, I can't light on this one. I was like, all right, you know, last year in the Datsun, he was an absolute maniac. Did he win? Or I think he won the last chance. I don't know if he won like the big battle. Either way, he was the star of the show last year in the Datsun. And I was like, you know, new car, we'll see what happens. But he was pushing me, so I pushed hard. It's risky in this first corner of this track to clutch kick behind people because you never know if they're gonna handbrake or if they're gonna clutch kick. But he established a little bit of gap, so I was like, all right, I'll clutch kick. And what happens is when you do that, if the person in front of you isn't super fast, you end up hitting them with the back of your car, which is what I did. But he stayed in it, and we were able to finish the run, and it just made me look super aggressive. So yeah, I had to work for that one. Now next up, we're going against Kevin, who I've driven lots in practice. Probably had my best laps ever with him. So it's gonna be good. Quinn.
I'm literally wearing a suit.
You already ran over once.
Oh yeah. Do it again.
Yeah, it's pretty dry out there now.
Your first half of your chase was sick. Like your timing on entry, like you were right in the pocket. It was perfect. Just that last corner is so tricky to get the transition right.
Yeah, I only had that issue this morning for some reason. So we'll see.
The patchiness doesn't make it easy.
Yeah, I think I expected less grip.
Yeah.
But Laurie's about to take my car out, so I'm excited to see how he does it.
Oh, is he? Yeah, sick. I was gonna suggest maybe we battle with both of your cars.
No.
It look good. Yeah, matching suits, might as well match the cars. Come on. What are you scared of?
You gotta shave the beard and keep the mustache.
Yeah.
If Adam beats you,
that's good.
If Adam beats you, you gotta shave the beard and keep the mustache.
Just do it anyway.
Okay, I like this. Yeah, Kevin's fun. All right.
Come here, my little cherub. Do you want a strawberry? Look at this little red S15, Mr. Kevin Quinn. What's the story, lad?
He's not crazy fast, but he's gonna do big angle. Hopefully this chase is dry. Come on, baby. Patchy wet. That was not my best chase. It was okay, but definitely could be better. That's a slippy track. a fire battle. We had such a good practice lap together. The rain is just so risky.
A bad storm blowing in here at Mondello Park, and we're hanging on for dear life to jump the start and chase down Adam LZ as he leads them out now. Down over the hill they come, through the gears, no messing around for LZ. Look at this, goes for that faint initiation, big flick to angle, and he goes very wide, but he holds on to it. Big understeer from LZ, but even worse from Kevin Quinn, and LZ holds on to it. And Kevin Quinn just couldn't hang with the pace, put that car off the edge of the circuit now as Adam LZ tries to make his way around. Body parts flying, panels off the cars everywhere. Kevin Quinn gets himself in it, but I think this one's already run, done, and over as LZ brings him across the line.
Let's see, look at this, 90 degrees, all the way through, misses that zone, I don't care. Gets into the next one, but yeah, Kevin Quinn just scrubs out now.
Yeah.
Did he scrub out because of Adam's initiation? Did he scrub out by himself?
You want some help with that there, bud? Oh, what happened? I don't know, bud.
He's got some of the best lead runs, probably the best run of my life I did with you in practice earlier, and I was really looking forward to a dry battle. It gets wet here, it gets patchy, and it's super, super hard to judge where the track's going to be. But I still had a good time, so great job.
One last thing.
We have the one more time battle between James Dean and Martin Richards in stock IS200s.
I haven't been this excited.
I don't think we should let him off the line until Mondello makes some noise. Mondello Park, please. I know it's cold and wet and we're tired, but Mondello Park, make some noise! What will he do? Oh, look, Martin Richards goes for an early initiation as James Dean puts him right where it needs to be. Oh, a little waver in there, but look at this as Martin Richards goes for the double. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Door to door. Oh,
what a transition!
There's already tire marks on the door of James Dean's IS200. And now Martin Richards goes for it. Doors James Dean across the line. One last transition to go. He blocks him. He impedes the lead car, but it doesn't matter anymore as they fire in. James Dean gets the job done across the line. Oh, a little opposite flick from both guys. They fire in. They look for this outside zone. James Dean a little lost now. What can he do? Can he find the door? He certainly can as he now starts to trade pain. They come through. Oh! Close on the transition. Martin Richards going for it though. He's not letting James Dean get too up close and personal. Oh! And I think that's it. I think it seals the deal.
Almost done.
Oh, the poor IS200s.
Those were good cars at one point.
I mean, we did one lap and had chassis damage.
I know.
One lap. Not even like a whole battle, just...
It was probably the greatest one more time I've ever seen.
It was the quietest, exciting battle I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Martin Richards spoke to me in the pits and he was like, I couldn't hear the throttle, so I didn't know if I was on it or not.
Yeah.
I just crashed into the wall. So, Martin, he's showing the integrity of a good old mid-2000s Toyota there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
important thing is, did everybody here have a good time? You make some noise for Alan Pine! One more time, I gotta say, the winner, James Speed!
Good job. Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks, man.
I don't know what we're gonna end up putting in this video and what you guys will have to see in the stream, but I think my favorite thing, hands down, was the IS200 fantasy battles for one more time. It's definitely something that I hope we can implement in future rounds, whether it's with IS200, something else back home. But more than anything, I'm super appreciative of all the drivers and all the fans that came out here. Ireland always shows up with massive, massive support, and even today we lucked out with weather. It was a little rainy, it was a little bit cold, but it was supposed to be much worse, so I'm really glad that it went the way that it did. Super thankful for Tire Streets. We had more than enough tires for all the drivers to drive as much as they wanted, which was amazing. It made for some really great battles. The Mandello Park team and Drift Games do an amazing job of helping facilitate events like this, and it's always a blast to be a part of it, and I'm honored to be able to put this on and invite some of the best drivers in the world to come out and have a good time. Now, I don't know if Mike's filmed anything what's going on with the engine in the car right now. Basically, part of the process of this car going into hibernation, let's call it, Lee is gonna do some stuff in the off season, kind of cleaning the car up. But right now, we're doing a little health check, and one issue that we have with the other motor was some abnormal cam wear. So Johan's basically going in with a feeler gauge, checking to make sure everything's kosher in the head. We'll do a check with the oil to kind of know what the status is of this engine going into potentially another season next year. Not really super certain on what the plans are at this moment for Drift Masters for me next year, but as I figure that out, I'll keep you guys in the loop. I know I'll be here, I just don't know if I'll be able to make all the rounds. So I think that's probably it for this video. I know it's been a long one. Mike did a great job editing it, I think, of course.
Thanks,
I hope.
dude, maybe,
I'm saying that to manifest it in the reality.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys, and we'll see you back and forth soon.
This is normal. He's doing good. I'm proud of him.